This was recorded by accident. This drone wasn't searching for anything, but what it recorded should not exist. Here, no filters, no edits, just raw footage from above. Today we're counting down 15 of the most unexplained drone videos ever recorded, ranked from the least disturbing to the one that still has no explanation. Some will make you doubt, others will make you stop breathing. Are you ready? Because the final clip is the one no one can explain. Number 15. In a small rural cemetery, a drone captured something moving between the graves. At first, it looked like a simple shadow, but when the drone descended for a closer look, something felt wrong. The figure did not cast a shadow of its own, not on the ground, not on the tombstones. As the operator zoomed in, the footage began to distort. Static flooded the screen, the image warped. And then, the presence vanished completely. The video ends there. No explanation, no return. Number 14. Colombia, between the towns of Amalfi and Anari. A Black Hawk helicopter was flying a routine operation. Then something struck the rotor. This was not an accident. An explosive drone hit the aircraft mid-air. The helicopter lost control and crashed into the terrain. 6 police officers were killed instantly. 7 others were left seriously injured. Authorities later confirmed the attack was carried out by FARC dissident groups, marking one of the most chilling examples of drones being used as weapons. What makes this footage disturbing is not just the crash, but the moment technology turned into an invisible executioner. And this is only number 14. Number 13. Deep in the Peruvian jungle, a drone was sent to scan an unexplored area. Between the trees, it spotted a humanoid figure sitting completely still. At first glance, it looked like a corpse. The figure appeared to be wearing a helmet. Around it, bone fragments were clearly visible on the ground. There were no emergency reports, no missing person alerts, no official explanation for why something like this was there. Then, without warning, the figure moved. The drone operator froze. Moments later, the recording abruptly ended. No follow-up footage was ever released. And to this day, authorities have never acknowledged the incident. Number 12. Ukraine, Nightfall. This drone is known as Vampire. It only hunts in the dark. Equipped with thermal sensors, it doesn't need light to see. It detects heat. It locks on. Then it waits, hovering silently above the ground, patient. When the moment is right, it releases its payload with lethal precision. Explosives fall straight onto their targets. There is no warning, no time to escape. What makes this footage terrifying is not what you see, but knowing the drone sees everything. Number 11. A group of hunters sent a thermal drone over a remote clearing. What appeared on the screen didn't match any known animal. A luminous figure, visible only through thermal vision, was moving slowly toward 2 deer grazing calmly below. The animals showed no fear, as if they didn't sense it. The creature's shape was vaguely humanoid, with abnormally large, sharp-looking hands. It emitted heat and light, but left no clear biological signature. The hunters stopped recording soon after. No explanation was given, and no similar creature has been officially identified. Number 10. Everglades National Park, Florida. A group of environmental monitoring drones was surveying a restricted mangrove zone. Something emerged between the roots. At first, operators thought it was a trapped manatee. Then it rose up on its arms. The upper body looked human, covered in mud, with completely black eyes. From the waist down, it dragged a thick, viscous tail, segmented, slowly contracting. The creature made no sound. It only breathed through its mouth. Moments later, the drone filming from above suddenly fell. The recording cut off immediately. The area was closed permanently. No official explanation was ever released. Number 9. Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Park geologists detected abnormal heat readings deep inside one of the driest sections of the canyon. A drone spotted a dark figure moving slowly across the cracked ground. They thought it was a wild horse. Show short clip. Then it lifted its head. It had one long black horn and only one wing, malformed and incomplete. The creature cast no shadow. Its skin seemed to absorb the light. As the operator tried to zoom in, the drone lost signal. GPS systems reset to 0. Seconds later, the figure struck the ground and vanished into dust without a sound. The recovered video lasts 7 seconds, just long enough to see the wing move, as if responding to something unseen. Number 8. Off the Marquesas Keys, Florida. A recreational diver was live streaming near an abandoned offshore structure. After 20 minutes underwater, his submersible drone lost signal without warning. GPS showed an unknown interference. From his body cam, something brushed his leg. Below him, a shadow appeared that wasn't his. Half a second later, it rose upward, a perfect human male torso. Dark, eyeless. Cracks in its skin leaked a thick, oily fluid. Beneath it, a split tail rotated slowly. The drone came back online for seconds, revealing more identical figures suspended under the platform. Then all cameras shut off at once. The diver escaped. He never spoke publicly again. His final note read, "I wasn't alone, I was just the first to surface." Number 7. Terrebonne Parish Wetlands, southern Louisiana. After a major hurricane, several abandoned fish farms were left submerged. One of them had been completely forgotten. An environmental team crossed the area by boat. Their thermal drone detected a living heat source inside a collapsed pool. The camera descended. The water was thick, mustard-colored. A body floated face up. But it wasn't human. It had the bare torso of a pale child, skin stretched and lifeless, arms frozen open. Instead of legs, a massive wounded scaly tail. And the head, a deformed shark, mouth wide, lined with small teeth. One eye was closed, then it opened. The drone lost signal due to magnetic interference. When it reconnected, the creature was gone. Only a faint trail of blood remained, and a 3-second clip saved before shutdown. A distorted voice whispered, "It wasn't raised here, it came back." Number 6. A group of hikers reached a natural lookout after hours of climbing. Autumn covered the forest below. One of them raised a drone to film, but never launched it. Something was perched on a branch, black, as large as a condor. It had wings folded tight, massive claws, and a wolf's head, pointed ears, eyes with human pupils. There was no wind, yet the leaves began to crackle. A phone camera started recording. The creature tilted its head and slowly spread its wings without taking flight. Then came a sound, not a howl, not a screech, a deep vibration that echoed in their heads. One hiker's nose began to bleed. The creature lifted silently, hovered above the valley, and vanished straight upward. The video file survived. The creature did not. Only forest and a faint sound of breathing. Number 5. Monterey Canyon, Pacific Coast, California. A team of marine biologists deployed a subsea drone to over 3,000 meters deep. They were searching for abyssal sponges. Something appeared from below the frame, not swimming, gliding, show short clip. It was a flat-bodied fish with 2 massive white horns covered in algae and mineral crusts. The drone detected no heat at all. The creature stopped, faced the camera, then the sonar shut down. All data froze for 11 seconds. The video kept recording. No movement, no blinking, just silence. When systems came back online, the the creature was gone. A new file appeared in the ROV database, untitled, containing a single line of text. It was never dead, it was only buried too deep. Number 4. Inside an uncharted sector of a national park, a team of biologists entered with special permission. Their thermal drone detected a humanoid shape, but with abnormally low temperature. They moved in on foot. The figure didn't run, didn't hide. It stood beside a tree, watching them. Its skin was dark, covered in long, tangled hair. Its arms were unnaturally long. Its face was not animal. It looked aware. One team member whispered, "This isn't an ape. It's like an old child." The air grew heavy. Leaves stopped moving. The figure only blinked. Then it took one step forward. That was enough. The team slowly backed away. Later that night, reviewing the footage, one camera revealed something else. For 3 seconds, the creature was reflected in the guide's eyes, standing inches from his face. No one remembered that moment. Number 3. A thermal drone was deployed over a forested area at night. On the screen, 2 people can be seen running between the trees. Behind them, a massive heat signature appears, over 4 meters tall. The creature moves using both arms and legs, keeping pace through dense woodland. Its stride is unnatural, too fast, too coordinated. The drone operator tries to gain altitude. The figure looks up. Moments later, the signal cuts out. The footage ends there. No report explains what was chasing them. Number 2. A reconnaissance drone, Delta 04, was deployed after a satellite alert detected a moving heat signature at sea. There were no ships within 50 miles. The ocean was perfectly still. The camera found an improvised raft made of blue barrels and wooden planks. Lying on top was a massive creature. Its body was half humanoid, half marine, pearl-toned skin, wide wing-like fins moving slowly. At first, it appeared lifeless. Then the drone captured a subtle movement, a faint pulse along its abdomen. The water around it began to vibrate. Instruments registered a low-frequency electromagnetic pulse. Compasses failed. Screens flickered. Just before the signal cut, the creature slowly turned its head toward the drone. The final seconds show it sliding into the ocean without a splash. Since that day, the currents in that area have changed. Number 1. Yukon tundra, northern Canada. Climate researchers deployed thermal tracking drones to monitor caribou activity. After days of nothing, one camera detected movement without any heat signature. The footage revealed a creature moving on 4 limbs. Its proportions were wrong. Its fur was white, matted with frost. Its face was elongated, no snout, sunken cheekbones, completely white eyes. It wasn't a bear, it wasn't a primate, and it left no thermal trace in the snow. When a drone approached, the creature snapped its head up and stared directly into the lens. The image distorted. The drone dropped. No technical failure. 2 hours later, the thermal camera reactivated. The creature was gone. In its place, a human figure walked across the snow, leaving bloody footprints. The team evacuated the same day. It wasn't an animal. It was something that used to be human,